Good morning, Palm Ridge. I'm Garrison Smith.
And I'm Brinkley Gary, and I know how much you can't get enough of me, so here I am. Before we get to our show, remember that Snowball is this weekend since the dance was rescheduled, and it should be a great time, so have a lot of fun. Be sure to check the crawl at the bottom of the screen for this week's announcements.
To kick off our show, Michael got to check out how students can always express what they're feeling with our senior, Lauren Bergeron.
Hey, Ridgeline, Michael here. High school and the social scene surrounding high school can be so toxic at times that it gives Chernobyl a run for its money. This has caused a lot of insecurities to come up within us, and thankfully there is a way for people to open up in a supporting environment. The Talk to Me About campaign was started by Palm Ridge senior Lauren Bergeron with the intent to provide a welcoming environment for people to open up about any insecurities, disorders, or disabilities that they have, and to let anyone know that no one is alone.
Okay, so I got the idea for the hashtag Talk to Me About campaign a little bit over Christmas break when I had a friend going through a hard time, and I kind of went through a hard time with them, and it sort of hit me that a lot of people go through these moments where they have a loved one who's dealing with mental disorders or disabilities, and then, that bleeds off onto their life as a stress.
No one wants to go through what some people are going through, and providing support combined with body art is exactly what Lauren's intention is. From Ridgeline, this is Michael Rogers.
Thanks, Michael, for that inspiring take.
Even with the cold temperature, Michelle got a chance to look at the beautiful plants without going outside.
Even though it's winter here in Colorado, the botanists at the Denver Botanical Gardens do not let that hold them back from growing and culturing beautiful exhibits for the public. As you can imagine, the temperatures that Colorado can get in the season of winter are not suited for most outdoor species of plants. This arboretum in Denver surpasses this hurdle and keeps the community involved with an indoor conservatory and an annual orchid showcase.
We are standing in the Orchid Showcase, which is an annual orchid exhibition at Denver Botanic Gardens every winter, because as you would expect, during the winter months in Denver, Colorado, there's not a lot of plant life, colorful plant life to see outside. So this is a great way to exhibit a lot of exotic, colorful blooms, while also being able to wander inside and cozy up against the winter chill.
The gardens host family workshops, Orchid 101 classes that cover the biological sides of the flowers, and for the more artistic, a watercoloring class. From Ridgeline, this is Michelle Mutu.
Thank you, Michelle. If you're missing summertime, be sure to check out Denver's Botanical Gardens.
After graduating, most people don't have a plan in mind. Brinkley here met up with Bill Jones and all the pressure he has to do with a lot as a pilot.
Many students at Palmer Ridge have graduated and gone off to do lots of great different things. But today I got to spend time with Bill Jones, who graduated in 2017, and he's the Precision Flight Team Captain at MSU Denver. Studying at Metro State University, working on a degree in aviation sciences, Bill Jones took me flying over the Denver skies.
Okay, so I've been flying for about 3 years now, and I fly purely out of passion, and I decided that, if I make a career out of something I enjoy, it's not going to be hard work, it'll be fun work.
Spending the day at the airport, I got to see some of the planes that Bill operates. Bill's dream is to fly commercially, which requires 250 hours, and he's halfway there with 125. Bill's dream is to fly an airline like United or Delta, which he'll need 1,000 hours recorded. With Bill, the sky's the limit. For Ridgeline, this is Brinkley Gary.
Thanks, Brinks, for that look up above.
While some people play basketball, these guys take it a little bit farther with their tricks. And Garrison got to check it out.
A couple weeks ago, we had the District 38 Dream Team and the Harlem Wizards go up against each other. This was an important event because it raised money for our schools. Usually, basketball games are a time for two rivals to go up against each other in fire and fury. But a couple weeks ago, the Harlem Wizards basketball team and the D38 Dream Team joined together to bring a message of family, fun, health, and entertainment. The Harlem Wizards have been around since 1962, and they're always bringing lots of joy to families across the United States. They're so successful in their games that last season alone they averaged playing in 400 communities. The teams played well and made some very crazy and entertaining moves.
Now, my name is King Arthur with the world famous Harlem Wizards. We're here in Colorado. I had a great time. We loved it. Look at the crowd. They loved it. Make some noise, guys. This is what it's all about. Family, fun, good times, happiness, joy, no mess, no negativity. And it was a great time to raise money for the boys and girls basketball team. We love Colorado and we look forward to coming back. Thank you so much, guys.
Although the D38 Dream Team ended up losing, the main event was a fundraiser and ended up raising around $12,000 that was split between girls and boys basketball teams. For Ridgeline, this is Garrison Smith.
Thanks, Gary. Those guys can do some pretty impressive things. Now let's go to the weather. Well, it looks like the current surface map shows us that there's a low pressure zone over Arizona, and it looks like it'll move up and bring it over to us here in Colorado, bringing cold temperatures. And the radar shows us that after a huge snowstorm over the last week, that there isn't much going on over the nation. So let's go to the 5-day and check out this week's forecast. Monday will be 36, Tuesday 35, Wednesday 38, Thursday 42, and Friday 45. Well, Bears, that's all I got. Whether you like it or not, that's this week's forecast.
And that's our show for this week, Palm Ridge. Be sure to have a great week.